considered to be one of the best business leaders the world has ever known. Sometimes the most tyrannical. But he was also one of the best user experience designers the world has ever known. And that's what this comes down to, is what experience are you trying to introduce? What are you trying to create? And Steve was a brilliant anthropologist, a brilliant sociologist. He studied how people interact with technology. He studied what people can do and what they can't do. He also took other people's ideas, but he was able to turn that into brilliant products, into brilliant experiences. And that's what we have to do, is we have to recognize an opportunity. We have to open our doors to let people be part of the process, even if it's not a direct relationship. Because the customer voice, we talk about the customer voice. We've talked about the customer voice for 40, 50 years. It is now more influential than it's ever been. And if you think about all of the years we went to school and we've applied our experience in branding and marketing, we've come up with these great ideas and these great strategies of how we're going to brand our company. What is it going to mean? What is it going to look like? What is it going to feel like? And then you have social media. And now it's alive. And if you look at any moment about your brand, your business, on Twitter or in blogs, that is your brand. As Jeff Bezos of Amazon once said, it's not what you say. It's not your beautiful advertisement or your billboard or your webpage. It's not what you say. It's about what people say when you're not in the room. That's your brand. It takes design. It takes understanding what people think, how they experience your business, to be inspired to change it. Because this is the brand for a particular airline that I am not flying home tomorrow. I've done this for many businesses. We're just, at a moment, I'll look to see what is the state of your brand. And of course they look at this and they say, that's not correct. This is the result of hundreds of thousands of conversations, by the way. So I'll hit refresh. No, that's what people are saying right now. But let's make sure I'm not wrong. Let's go to your website and let's see if this is how you brand yourself. Is this how you talk about yourself? And of course it's not. The difference is that executives don't see this. In the United States, I don't know if you have it here, but there's a show. I love this show. It's called Undercover Boss. The end of the show, it's always the same ending always. People are crying. Because the boss had to live a week as an employee and as a customer. And he or she had to feel this. The greatest gift that every executive gets from that show is the gift of empathy. Understanding the experience of people, and then taking that empathy and investing in the future of the organization, one of which is innovation. You can't win by managing. You only win by leading. And this is where co-creation begins. This is where innovation begins. Is this understanding that empathy, you can't measure it, you can't justify its ROI, you can't even have a serious conversation about empathy with your managers or executives. So you have to find another way to introduce that into the organization.